Banquet and Conference Center, Casablanca Ballroom, Movietowne. This is just a quick safety briefing and a few house announcements. Please pay attention to the following. In case of an emergency, an alarm will sound and our emergency lights will flash. We ask that you calmly and immediately proceed to the emergency exit closest to you. They are located on the eastern and western end of this room. Please take the time now and observe these exits. Proceed down the stairwell to the exit on the ground floor, keep to your right, and proceed around the building to the muster point located at Movietowne's Carousel Park. Do not attempt to use the escalators or elevators at this time as they will be turned off. In addition, please be reminded that this is a no-smoking facility. Should you need to smoke, you may do so on the escalator landing where ashtrays are provided. We thank you for not smoking. Both the male and female washrooms are located on the northern end of the corridor. They can be accessed by using the exits located next to the main bar at the back of the room following the directional signs. Thank you for your attention.
Please stand for the national anthem. Thank you very much. Could you give them a round of applause, please? Officially, good evening, everyone. I trust that everyone is enjoying their hors d'oeuvres and refreshments and drinks at the bar. That silence means that some of us still don't know where it is. Okay, without further ado, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to the Chairman's annual cocktail reception as Amalgamated Security Services celebrate 35 years of service, and as we honor our retirees, recognize persons who would have excelled in their performance throughout the year, and as we inaugurate our Chief Executive Officer. As we all know, Amalgamated Security has enjoyed the 35 years of success, not only in Trinidad and Tobago, as we would have grown and spanned throughout the islands in Grenada, Barbados, St. Lucia, Guyana, and Antigua and Bermuda. It is my pleasure, on behalf of the Chairman and the Executive of Amalgamated Security Services, to welcome you. I would like to introduce now the Master of Ceremony. Some of the retirees may remember her as a toddler. But welcome to Justine Abode Shamley, your Master of Ceremonies for this afternoon. Please give her a round of applause.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen, amalgamated family and friends, and welcome to the Chairman's Annual Cocktail Reception 2018. Tonight is a very special night for many of our ASSL family, and because time is always of the essence, I would like to invite, for our feature address, the Chairman of Amalgamated Security, Mr. Michael Abode.
Good evening, colleagues and members of the ASSL family, our retirees, and its Chairman, special awardees, and our special invited guests. Tonight's gathering is unique in several ways. This is a three-tier function designed to recognize the retirees, the recipients of the Chairman's special awards, and the inauguration of our CEO. The presentation will follow this order, after which the ASSL family and its guests will enjoy the balance of the reception. So let us start with our retirees. If you would just stand up, the retirees. Thank you. It is an indelible truth that each and every one of us will have our time to part ways, and this is the case for some 20-odd officers who have, over the years, served with distinction, and while some had over 20 years, others had less time. It was a function of age at the time of enlistment. So I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you on behalf of the organization, and I know you had challenges, but your commitment and dedication stood the test of time, and we salute you for your individual contributions and being part of the Amalgamated A team. You helped us build what we see today as an organization with an unmatched reputation and an impeccable drive to deliver excellent service. Through our cadre of professionals, while at the same time provide a safe and more secure environment for the communities we live in, while simultaneously creating more secure jobs for others wishing to be employed in our industry. In a short while, each and every one of you will be called up to the stage to receive your retirement plaques, a token, and a hamper. I deliberated for some time as to what could be appreciated, and then it came to me that what I should be trying to do is to keep that linkage with our retirees. And I came up with the concept of the use of Alexia. Alexia is an electronic device, and I'm hoping that we will be able to demonstrate what Alexia can do for you as your future companion that will allow you to be able to keep abreast of what is taking place at Amalgamated, as well as what is going on in your world generally. So I will attempt to demonstrate the purpose of Alexia so that I don't know who would be assisting me in this effort. So Alexia is a device that connects to the internet, and it forms the channel that you can use to ask any question of her, or seek out information, or play your favorite song. So I'll ask Justine to demonstrate for us what Alexia can do.
Alexa, what is happening today?
The Chairman's annual cocktail reception honoring retirees, recognizing excellent performers, and the inauguration of the CEO.
Now,
Alexa, who is the manager of the North Division?
Winston Springer Jr.
Who is the HR manager?
Larry Hines.
Alexa, who is the president of Trinidad and Tobago?
Trinidad and Tobago's president is Paula May Weeks.
Alexa, who retired from Amalgamated Security in 2017?
I'm certain Albert Dominique, Andre Dirty, Davis Douglas, Dennis Small, Hamilton de Bertoy, Calvin Romeo, Lloyd Rucka, Michael George, Mort. Here's We Will Rock You by Queen on Amazon Music.
well, that is what Alexa can do and much more. She can calculate, she can give you directions, but more importantly is that we have created a page within Amalgamated Security where we will constantly be feeding information through our IS department that you at all times can ask Alexa what is taking place in the organization that you help to build, and it will keep you informed at all times as well as any other information you seek out. Other additional tokens was incremental based on length of service, with a hamper to start with. It is full with liquor and so on to help you in your retirement. The journey to date saw many changes, and as we continue to improve, and we would not stop thinking of our retirees, and we hope that we could serve you as we go forward in the future, so that you will always be in our minds and hearts, and that as we continue to develop and become more regional in our footprint, that you will be still in our minds, and we will be endeavoring to try and see what else that we can do for you as a retiree. In this regard, our retirement program saw you being prepared from the age of 55, which was geared to getting an employee at that age to start thinking about his life after ASSL and how they would support themselves, as no pension plan was in place. Although several attempts was made over the years, and only recently have we started on the forced annuity plan, but still this has not trickled down to all. But like anything else, this is all part of an evolutionary process, and as we end up with a more mature human capital, I am sure that we will be of greater interest to you to seek out the pension approach. Later on, Lenore will speak shortly as to all the available opportunities as a pensioner that you have in case you're unaware, and we're taking the opportunity tonight just in case anyone was not properly briefed. So we hope that when you leave this gathering, that you will be better equipped in dealing with your retirement. In my closing remarks to the retirees, I would also like to point out the opportunity that exists for all retirees, which is our specially created capital fund of $25,000 for any person or group of persons who has a business idea that they would like to get themselves involved in, that has the appropriate return on investment, and that can pass the scrutiny and criteria of our newly formed business committee, which is designed to guide you in case you decide to take up this endeavor. Greater details will be discussed with the interested individuals, and you will seek out Lenore in this respect. What I can also say is that this was much more than what I had when I started off Amalgamated. I didn't have this capital. So hard work with commitment and a will to be successful is the fuel that will always allow common people to obtain uncommon results. I wish you all a wonderful, joyful, and rewarding future. I say, believe in yourself. As for the awardees, these are persons who have excelled in their individual performance for the year ending 2018, and like everything else, if we don't recognize them, then as leaders we have failed in our duty. I had a difficult time this year in selecting, as so many of you were so close. And I had some disappointments, but nevertheless, good work or excellent work must be acknowledged, and this is what I'm attempting to do tonight. So when we call the awardees up, I would like us all to give them a hearty round of applause to receive their individual awards on stage. As we endeavor to continue our efforts in our pursuit of excellence, we must be mindful that it is like a circle which has no end. Just a week ago, we completed our store audit for 2018, done by an independent organization, and we once again scored a whopping 100%. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank all those who are responsible for this, the team leaders under the leadership of Pamela Cummings, supported by our HEC department, who worked tirelessly to ensure that we met all the necessary criteria. I would like them all to stand up at this point in time so that we can give them a hearty round of applause. That is the HSC department, please. As I said, it is a never ending, and as this achievement has now been completed, we are in the process of stage 2 of our international audit being done by MSS Global for certification in 3 standards: ISO 9001 2015, ISO 18788 2015, and ANSI ASIS PSC 1 2012. These certifications have not been achieved within the Caribbean region for a security company, and we are planning for us to be the first. Finally, the inauguration of our newly appointed CEO, Pamela Hussain. This will be the first major transition of leadership for the organization, and I have had many discussions with her over the past 5 years, in particular what my vision is and the attributes that I need in character and performance of the individual, and while she has served for over 30 years, a pledge has been created which will govern this new and succeeding appointment to the position of Chief Security Officer, which in a short while will be read out, and the pledge will be taken by her. It will become the canon of operation and leadership and ensure the legacy of the founder's vision, which will survive time. What I have outlined should not be confused as being a stifling of the individual's own leadership style. I ask all to support Pamela in her new role as your CEO in the same loyal and dedicated fashion that I have enjoyed, and that you acknowledge her pledge and hold her accountable to it in a most respectful and transparent way while maintaining your professional and ethical code of conduct. And like all previous years, I have a few words of advice to the Amalgamated Executive and Senior Management Team. We are here to serve all our stakeholders, and without teamwork and the right attitude, climbing the ladder of success would be a very difficult one. We need to be much more timelier and efficient in handling issues that pass over our desk, and most importantly, the follow-through. The follow-through is essential to guarantee satisfaction of outcome or task. I remain your chairman, and I'll be available to continue guide the executive team, and I will continue to operate my long-standing open door policy to all. Thank you and good night, and may God's blessing continue to shower us with his protection and guidance, with good health always and prosperity for all. Let me take these final moments to wish all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's on behalf of myself and the Abboud family. Please enjoy the balance of the evening and have a safe return journey home. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Next, welcoming to the stage our Chief Operations Officer, Mr. Curtis Cummings.
I'll try not to be as long as that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All protocols observed. It is quite a pleasure and indeed to spend the evening with you. I am honored to stand in front of you once more to share a few thoughts with you. I am sure you enjoyed the evening so far as much as I did, but there is much more to come. Which is why I shall keep my speech as short and leave enough time for many other highlights. Tonight, we gathered here to acknowledge and appreciate the outstanding contributions that you and many others, members of ASSL family, have made to continue success of our company from the very beginning of ASSL. Our visionary, founder, and executive chairman, Dr. Michael Awardees, has understood and applied the concept that employees are the backbone of a company and sustained its success and growth. This approach, why so many of us continue to serve our company, our communities, and in extension, our country. Many of us have been with the company for years, decades, even from inception. It would be like personality I would like to personally thank each and every one of you present tonight and many on the onlookers who are watching online for your unwavering dedication to your job and your company, for having made us premier providers of security, not only in Trinidad and Tobago, but the wider Caribbean. As for our retirees, I would like to invite you to lean back and enjoy the server of evening. You have more than earned it and deserve every single minute of recognition. You will receive tonight, over many years you have enabled and empowered our company. You have driven its development. Reflect, take a look back at your many achievements and be proud of yourselves. I am certainly proud. Tonight we look at you with appreciation and bow our heads with gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, each one of you retirees have played their own critical role within the family, and would like to acknowledge a few of the officers that I have personally worked with through the career. Osman Joe, our first K9 driver working out of Silas. Martha David, one of the most clean-cut officers through our 30 years of service. Joseph Checkley, one of the most pleasant officers you will ever meet. As you have seen from the program in front of you tonight, you will also witness the next first in the history of the company. Since ASSL has started, Dr. Michael Aboud has been not only the chairman, but the CEO. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aboud will be handing over its role of CEO to his successor, Ms. Pamela Hossain. We are looking forward to your leadership and the heights she will lead us to. I would like to be the first one only to welcome Ms. Pamela Hossain as our new CEO and wish her all the best, but also pledge my support to her. Together we will continue to achieve. Having said that, I would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year 2019. Thank you and good night.
Coming to the stage to talk to us about the Retiree Package, Lenore Baptiste Hernandez, the Chief Support Services Officer. Lenore.
Special invited guests. My task is simple today in the sense that I'm going to be talking about the retiree package because of the forward-thinking bosses that I had. It was easy for us to put retirement on the front burner for ASSL. SSL plan retirement age is 65 years. Options open to the retiree as follows. At age 60, one can apply for NIS. However, the individual cannot be employed while this is being processed. After receipt of the NIS pension, individual can reapply to work. NIS retirement pension is payable for life to individuals who have contributed to 750 contributions or more, and the monthly pension is $3,000 per month. If you have not achieved 750 contributions, there is a lump sum retirement grant paid to these individuals. Options open to retirees. Old age pension from the Ministry of Social Development, accessible at the age of 65 years. One must note, however, a ceiling exists if receiving NIS pension, which ranges from $500 at the minimum to $3,500, which is the ceiling for receiving the old age pension. Personal annuity pension plans. The SSL have assisted employees by providing a means of planned savings. This plan was introduced in 2015. The SSL also has what is called the entrepreneur opportunity. Individuals having served ESSL for 20 years or more is given the opportunity to submit a project proposal for a startup business as an entrepreneur. The maximum capital is $25,000. The proposal will be reviewed and approved by the new business committee, taking into consideration the following: the retiree length of service, return on investment of the project. The Art of Graceful Retirement is a program started by the chairman and management, and this program is done by the Support Services Department, and it starts with employees 55 and over to prepare them for retirement. Its aim is to assist employees with being able to financially and emotionally support themselves during this new phase. The Art of Graceful Retirement also directs employees to various organizations which can assist them. For example, Ministry of Social Development, Division of Aging Retraining Program, Community Education Skills Training Program, Women's Program, and Handicraft Development Program. It also encourages the retiree to join what is called TAP, Trinidad and Tobago Association of Retired Persons, and this also assists you in various purchasing, when you're purchasing, to get discounts at various businesses and companies. This organization fosters networking among retired persons, and in closing, I'd like to pay my what you call congratulations to the retirees for staying the number of years they've stayed in Amalgamated, fighting the fight, and continue in your success of being a retired person, enjoying it, and moving on for the future. All the best for 2019, and enjoy your Christmas. Thank you.
Moving along to the moment we've been waiting for, our retirees. I have a little bit of instruction, so I'm asking everyone that receives an award tonight, a plaque, to please stand in the middle of the shield so we can get some nice pictures for our memories. And also, I would like to ask you that when you have received your plaque, to please take a step to the left of the stage and stay there so we can have a nice group photo at the end. Our retirees, 10 years and less, I would like to invite Mr. Gregory Jack, Chief Administrative Officer of PTD, to present these retirees with their Alexa system and hamper. Colin O'Neill. Lots of gifts tonight. Let's hear it for Mr. Colin O'Neill. Thank you. Godson Andrews. Mr. O'Neill, you want to just have a... Mr. Kevin Romeo. Martha David. Mr. Romeo. I think Mr. Andrews needs to come back as well. Judy Kadu. James Villarreal. Vaughn Brown. Brown. Rollister Ben. We'd like to thank Mr. Gregory Jack and I would like to invite Mr. Clytus Williams, Chief Firearms and Cash Management Officer, to present the next group of under 10 years retirees. Mr. Williams. Mr. Larry Hines, Chief Human Resource Officer, I would like to invite you to present to the next group of 10 years and less retirees. Mr. Kevin Correa. Peter Black. Mr. Calvin Halls. Mr. Fitzroy Etienne. Wilfred Faria. John Joseph Guy. Joan Joseph Guy. Michael Robinson. Sucharan Gokul. Stefan Fullerton. Randall McKenzie. And Braden Burke. While Mr. Burke receives his award, I'm just going to call the names of our other retirees 10 years and less who may not have registered by the time we started. So if you are here and you hear your name, please come to the desk by Risha. Philip Estrada, Franklin King, Duncan Stewart, Leo Phillip, John Telesford, Andy Lyons, David Baliram, Carl Stanislas, Francis Fabio, Arthur Peters, Yvonne Jones, Solomon Gonzalez, Glenn Ford, Victor Singh, Anselm Julian, Roger Rivas, Veronica Clement, Owen Cardigan, Mortimer Hewitt, Carlisle Copeland, and Andre Durity. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our retirees 10 years and less. I would like to invite the retirees to come to the center of the stage for a picture. Thank you, Mr. Hines. Can we get our picture?
Are we looking at me now? See? Nice smiles, dignified. Beautiful.
Thank you to our first group. We would just like to quickly welcome the second group on for our picture.
Are you good at you should take person? I not see. But because I just take that this could be menus. Unfortunately, the CEO not the son.
Hey, oh, you see, what is that? Good man. You see, where I'm standing.
Was that the mic?
No, that's camera taking video. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a once in a lifetime. So we ask everyone for a little patience as we capture these moments. Can I invite Mr. Gregory Jack back onto the stage to just give the plaques to the three of the 10 years and less retirees that weren't paused before. Mr. Arthur Peters. Miss Yvonne Jones. and Mr. Glenn Ford. Mr. Ford. Mr. Peters. Thank you, Mr. G. Ladies and gentlemen, currently attached to the Training Academy, she has been singing for 24 years and has honed her talent entering many competitions throughout Trinidad and Tobago. I would like to welcome to the stage to entertain us tonight, Miss Anastasia Richardson. Ladies and gentlemen, moving along, our retirees 11 to 20 years, they will be presented with an Alexa, a hamper, and a Samsung Galaxy tablet. I would again like to ask our retirees when they collect their plaque to please take a step to the side of the stage, and we won't be trying to come off the stage with the gifts this time. You will get it after. Can I please invite Dr. Paul Allen, Head of Electronic Security and Integrated Systems, to present our first group of retirees. Dr. Allen. Wixon Springer. Terry Williams. Jonathan Romero. school. Farley, Liverpool. Horace Warden. Let's keep the round of applause going. Horace Warden. Cyril Castro. Evelyn Malco. Marilyn Gorbadan. Thank you, Dr. Allen. I would like to invite Loris Graham Williams, Chief Security Officer, to give our second group of retirees 11 to 20 years their plaques and gifts. Errol Bartholomew. John Leacock. Lloyd Rock. Hamilton de Vertaille. Antonia Curtin. Another round of applause for Antonia. retirees 11 to 20 years.
Thank you very much. You're most welcome.
Mr. Lennox Watson. Yes, thank you. Can I invite our retirees 11 to 20 years to come in the middle of the stage for a picture? Let's hear it again. Don't forget to collect your Alexa, your hamper, and your tablet after the formal proceedings. We'd like to try this again. I'd like to invite Anastasia Richardson to entertain us tonight. Ms. Richardson.
Good evening, everyone. I must apologize for my late arrival. No, I'm not a diva. But I would like to take this opportunity to tell everybody Merry Christmas, best of wishes to you and yours.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, the troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, the troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore.
really, really important guests that we're honoring tonight, and these are the retirees. And the reason they call them retirees, it's not that, they're finished. It's that their journey was well spent, and it's significant. So the next song, Don't Feel Bad, is for the retirees. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do. They saw through. We were out of time. I've planned each journey, each careful step along the byway and more. Much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times I'm sure you knew when I belong more than I can chew. But when there was time, I needed I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my I've loved to cry. I've had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and then I say, not in a shy way anymore, much more than this. I did it my way. For what's a man, what he has got, if not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the one for me. Don't let us show. I took the love and did it yes, it was my way. Thank you.
Another round of applause. retirees 21 to 33 years. I want to hear a louder clap on that. I would like to invite Mr. Curtis Cummings, Chief Operations Officer, to the stage to present these retirees with their plaques. Mr. Emmanuel Ford. These retirees will be presented with an Alexa system, a hamper, and a 32-inch television. Mr. Ford. Mr. Michael Gomez. Let's hear it from Mr. Michael Gomez. Mr. Roy Lewis. Mr. Roy Lewis. Osman Joe. Mr. Osman Joe. Mr. Joe. Mr. Albert Dominique. 33 years. So Mr. Dominique has been with the company almost since inception. 83 years. Before I call them for a group shot, I'd just like to make sure that none of the other retirees, 21 to 33 years, came in after registration. Mr. Steve Allen, Gilbert Sinnett, William Pitt, Hilda Celestine, Renee Guevara, Anthony Cummings, Michael George, Anne-Marie Attic, Clyde James, Verna LaChapelle, and Joseph Chapley. I think we have someone. Mr. Clyde James. 27 years. Congratulations to this group of retirees, 21 to 33. And we have one more. William Pitt. Let's hear it from Mr. William Pitt. And Anne-Marie Attic. Anne-Marie Attic, 24 years. I'd like to invite this group of retirees to please join us in the middle of the stage for a group photo. Thank you, Mr. Collins. I think that they deserve an extremely loud round of applause. A standing ovation, in my opinion. Standing ovation. We'd like to invite the chairman to join them for the picture. Thank you. I think we may have had one more. One final award to Andy Lyons, retiree 21 to 33 years. And I'll do the honors, Mr. Lyons. I would like to invite Lystra Nurse to the stage to serenade us with a very special song tonight. Lystra. Fun fact, this song was created just for tonight. advantage of the short pause. Mr. Louis Driscoll is in the crowd tonight, and somehow we seem to have missed him at registration. I'd like to ask the chairman to present him with his plaque. Mr. Driscoll. Congratulations, Mr. Driscoll. Call for the photographer. These are memories we can't forget. Ariel got it. Okay, we're waiting for the photographer. If the photographer is around you, can you draw it to their attention that we're waiting for them, for him? There's the man, the photographer. Thank you, Mr. Driscoll. Listra Nurse.
Testing one. Yeah. We got some song. As was mentioned before, this is a special request. About 2 weeks ago, I got a call that I needed to write a song, sing a song for the retirees. So therefore I had to put pen to paper. Luckily I had a melody that I already had in mind. So then I had to rush to the guitarist to get something in place for tonight. I hope that you all enjoy it. I walk with my little piece of paper folded because I don't want to miss a word. But I want you all to enjoy yourself. Retirees, all enjoy all yourself before you want to get up and dance. Don't feel bashful. Alright? This is for you all. It's your retirement. Yes, the time is here. You've been working year after year. Do what you wanna do, not what you got to do. No more getting around just to make it through. You can sleep all late, sleep late, take breaks. No more boss to answer to. It's all about you. You have paid your dues. So have it fun, lay on the beach and soak up some sun. So dance and sing, all retirees. Retirement is here already. Remember your first day with the company. You have years of memories, special kind of friends and families. Weather companies, these are things that cannot be replaced. Enjoy your retirement for me, please. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Enjoy your retirement for me, please. It's your retirement, enjoy the moment. It's been a long time coming for your retirement. No more rushing to your place of employment. For over the years, you have paid the cost. Smile and say goodbye to the boss. Live your way, remember life you have changed. Just smile, do not hesitate. Clap your hands, it's thankful for the experience, but now it's time to hang up your guns. So dance and sing, all retirees. Retirement is here already. Remember your first day with Airtel Company. You have years of memories, special kind and families. With the company, these are things that cannot be replaced. Enjoy your retirement for me, please. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Enjoy your retirement for me, please. It's your retirement. Enjoy the moment. Yes, Amalgamated Security afforded you opportunities. You gained experience along the way, and I'm sure that you want to stay. But all in all, you answered the calls. Amalgamated afforded all, and at 110 you sure to get paid. So Amalgamated, let us say hooray, hooray! That's a thing, all retirees. Retirement is here already. Remember your first day with SSL Company. You have friends and family, special kind of friend and family. Health and company, these are things that cannot be replaced. Enjoy your retirement for me, please. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Enjoy your retirement for me, please. It's your retirement. Enjoy the moment. Your retirement, boy. Enjoy your retirement for me, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Grace. Another round of applause. I love that song. Moving on to the presentation of the Chairman's Awards, I would like to invite the Chairman, Mr. Michael Aboon, to the stage. Our first awardee tonight, for her outstanding leadership, for her outstanding performance, superior dedication, and positive attitude on the job, Mrs. Esther Lewis Cummings. Mrs. Cummings is a Deputy Chief Security Officer with 16 years experience in the private security industry. Mrs. Cummings has served at various administrative levels before her appointment as a Deputy Chief Security Officer. Ladies and gentlemen, for her outstanding leadership, Ms. Esther Lewis Cummings. Being recognized tonight for his outstanding performance in employee relations and customer service, Head of the Guard Service Division, Mr. Gary Gould. Fun fact, Mr. Gould served in several elite specialist units like the Flying Squad, Special Tactical Unit, Counter-Terrorist Unit, and the VIP Protection Unit. While on the VIP unit, he served as a personal agent for the late President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Many world leaders, such as the Queen. Mr. Gould, congratulations. The Chairman would like to award tonight Ms. Tricia Surratt, Most Outstanding Regional Supervisor. in recognition of outstanding performance and commitment to service excellence. Congratulations, Ms. Sorrent. Being recognized for outstanding performance and dedication to duty, the most outstanding compliance supervisor, Mr. Dwayne McClatchy. Mr. McClatchy joined Amalgamated Security in January 1999 at the level of security officer and worked his way up the ranks. He has 19 years continuing service. During this time, he has developed into an outstanding, well-rounded officer. Congratulations. Most outstanding account executive, recognized for steadfast commitment and dedicating to serving customers with excellence, Mr. Albert Cummings. Fun fact, Mr. Albert Cummings served in the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force for over 31 years. Mr. Albert Cummings, congratulations. Most outstanding account executive. Being awarded tonight for the most outstanding head of department, recognized for unwavering support, outstanding dedication, and consistent commitment to excellence, Mr. Clive Thomas. Clive is a critical thinker, out of the box, and an outstanding team player. Round of applause for Mr. Clive Thomas. Most outstanding head of department. Congratulations, Mr. Thomas. Being recognized tonight for her outstanding performance and contribution to the administration of the Medical and Life Benefit Plan, Danielle Etienne. Amalgamated Security now has an internal medical and life plan. Danielle is fully responsible for the administration of these plans. Congratulations. In recognition of high-impact business performance and contribution to sales, tenders, and expansion of product lines, Radhika Raghunandan. Radhika works directly with Mr. Edgar Abu and supports the development and business initiatives. Congratulations, Radhika. In recognition of support for HSE initiatives and dedication to ensuring efficiency and effectiveness of health and safety systems, Kashin Ali. Mr. Ali recently found his passion as an educator of unique children with special needs. For this reason, he is currently pursuing Bachelor of Education with concentration in special needs and general primary education. Congratulations, Mr. Ali. In recognition of exceptional performance and contribution to custodial maintenance, Carol Charles. Carol has been employed by ASSL since 2016. She is a hard worker and very driven individual. She always wears a smile on her face. And you can see that smile now. Congratulations. Active involvement and personal sacrifices in support of ASSL's community support programs and direct flood relief, cordially known as Max, Anthony Cox. Congratulations, Mr. Cox. Something in common, we both call the chairman father. In recognition and appreciation of your commitment, support, and active involvement in corporate initiatives, branding and CSR activities, defining our vision of excellence, the marketing department, Robert Boyer, Carol Rees, Lily Lala, Michael Paris, and Kwame Mitchell. I'd like to invite Mr. Boyer and Ms. Reyes to collect the award. Well, actually, why don't you all come on stage? The whole marketing department, let's hear it. Nalini, Michael, and Kwame. Congratulations again to the marketing department. Tonight, the HSC department is receiving an award for conscientious effort and dedication to health, safety, and environmental initiatives, striving to maintain the highest standards, looking after the smallest detail, and going the extra mile. I'd like to invite Giselle Ransom, Tamara Romeo, Alan Atwell, and Dianabel Gonzalez to collect this award on behalf of the HSC department. The only company in Trinidad and Tobago to have achieved 100% in our store audits for more than 2 consecutive years. We we would like to make special mention that Deannabelle only joined the team in the latter part of this year, but was very involved in ASSL store audit. Congratulations. We move on to the Chairman's Special Award in recognition of her personal sacrifices, compassion for people, and yeoman service to others in times of need. Mrs. Lyris Grace Graham Williams. Day in to night, 7 days a week, Lyris was instrumental in the crisis response to our flood relief. Congratulations. Recognized tonight as an exceptional employee, making a difference in the planning, success, and achievements of the organization for 2018, Ms. Risha Mahabir. Risha has been with ASSL for 10 years. Evening. I would like to invite the honor guards to bring forward the scroll for the chairman to appoint to the newly appointed CEO. I'd like to invite to the stage Mrs. Pamela Hossain. Mrs. Hossain will now say the Pledge of Leadership and Founder's Vision for Continuance. This is part of the inauguration of the Chief Executive Officer.
Good night, everyone. Commitment is a serious word. We make commitments to our God, we make commitments to our partners, we make commitments to our families. The chairman has said that if you're going to take this serious step, we need commitment. And so he came up with a pledge, which I helped to put together as well. And tonight I'm going to be making that pledge. So this is Amalgamated Security Services Limited Chief Executive Officer Pledge of Leadership and the Founder's Vision for Continuance. The time has come for change. Succession planning is critical to the longevity and security of the organization. And with the right leader at the helm, continued success is guaranteed. The principles that govern the selection are grounded in the knowledge that the individual would be able to make this pledge and lead the company with insight from the founder's vision while continuing to strengthen the pillars of success built by the predecessor. This pledge of leadership was created to ensure that the founder's philosophies and ideologies are never lost with time. During this critical juncture in the company's history, it is also imperative that the successor continues to value the importance of aligning ourselves with new and emerging political, business, and economic realities. This will demand a strategic outlook and timely decisions as we embark on a continued journey under the newly appointed leadership. The emphasis must now be on nurturing the talent and creativity of our personnel and providing conditions conducive to innovation and entrepreneurial growth, with the education and training systems reoriented to provide the knowledge and skills required to fulfill the company's new mission and vision. The company must take on a new form of service and product delivery, incorporating creativity, innovation, and greater customization, and include niche markets while driving policy in the region and partnering with other global market leaders. The pledge is made with understanding and acceptance of these guidelines. So this is my pledge to maintain personal attributes. I will act with integrity. I will treat everyone with respect and dignity. I will create a high-performance, high-trust culture that is open, honest, and committed to excellence. I will maintain impartiality in times of judgment. I will work towards gaining respect and building ideal work relationships without compromise to company interest. I will work diligently to keep our commitments to you. I will hold persons accountable, and I will act to correct failures. I will maintain an open door policy. I will operate with godly principles, and I will maintain amalgamated family traditions. I pledge to employees. I will work to develop a good understanding of your work situations and career aspirations. I will endeavor to help you learn, grow, and realize your career ambitions. I will define expectations and ensure that you have resources necessary to fulfill your job requirements. I will responsibly empower you to act. I will recognize and reward high performance. I will create opportunities and competitive compensation packages. I will take action necessary to increase productivity, improve performance, and create the desired culture. I will work to continuously upgrade the environment in which you operate. I will keep you informed to the extent necessary of opportunities and risks and promote consultations in decisions that directly affect you. I will create job security and workplace safety. I will support work-life balance. Pledge to directors and shareholders. I will remain true to my words and fulfill my commitments. I will be held accountable for my actions and decisions. I will strive in everything I do to ensure that the organization remains competitive, profitable, cost-effective, and operationally efficient. I will safeguard the organization's brand and its employees from ruin or harm from nefarious activities and preserve its image. I will lead from the front and use out-of-the-box thinking to maintain our leadership role in security and public safety. I pledge to support the triple bottom line of environmental, social, and financial responsibility. I will continue to expand on our footprint globally with continued efforts in product and service diversity. Working from abundance, I recognize that even my competitors can become important allies. I will assess business risks and apply mitigation strategies. I will maintain our motto for total protection. I will follow a dream, pursuing any and all opportunities, taking charge of our destiny. Pledge to our customers. I will strive for unrivaled service excellence that meets your needs and exceeds your expectations. I will monitor, review, and improve all systems and controls related to our service delivery. I will continue in the vein of responsiveness to your planned and unplanned security needs. I will effectively address all concerns and complaints. I will partner with you for cost-efficient security solutions. I will extend our expertise to support your security plans. Commitment to environmental and social responsibility. I will give back to the society that helped us to be successful. I will help to build stronger communities in all areas that we continue to have a footprint of operations. I will foster goodwill among all stakeholders in our working environment and among the communities we serve. I will ensure that our workplace culture and that of our business is representative of the communities we serve. Commitment to good governance. I will ensure that adequate systems are designed, implemented, and monitored to comply with legal requirements and governance standards. I will apply due diligence in contractor engagements and enforce human rights, ethical, non-corrupt practices. I will support public security initiatives and maintain responsible relations with the Ministry of National Security and the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. I will make my voice heard by those who make policy decisions that affect us and our business. I will remain patriotic to Trinidad and Tobago and all countries in which we do business. I recognize that the cornerstone of success is treating all stakeholders fairly, with compassion, and with a commitment to excellence. I pledge to support diversity within the workplace by working collectively with all stakeholders, inclusive of the business community, providing a trusted environment where all ideas are welcome and employees feel comfortable to act with apt empowerment. While never losing sight of our commitment to service excellence to all our customers, I will continue to blaze a regional trail of our existence as I serve to upkeep the founder's vision and mission throughout my serving time. As the newly appointed Chief Executive Officer, I make this pledge as a mark of commitment and an oath of loyalty to Amalgamated Security's vision and mission and to its shareholders, employees, customers, and all stakeholders who I am responsible for. Our vision. Amalgamated Security's new vision is the first choice provider of trusted and reliable security solutions and services that protect and secure communities. Our new mission, to excel in the protection of life and property of our customers by applying scientific advancements and technology solutions that are apace with evolving global trends and deliver unrivaled quality services by trained, professional, and committed staff who are empowered to create profitable growth while feeling part of a dynamic, growing business. Our core values, they represent the principles to which we hold and from which form the bedrock on which we perform and conduct business. They have been themed along with 6 attributes that reflect the ideals of the founder, Dr. Michael Wood. Duty, respect, innovation, vigilance, courage, professionalism. This pledge I make on this day.
Congratulations to our new CEO. We would like to invite the Chief Executive Officer. You're doing a lovely presentation.
As you can see, the pledge is very comprehensive. important thing for me, from everyone, is to hold Pamela accountable and responsible for this pledge, because it represents what I see as what is necessary from her leadership and the direction in which the organization should be headed. Thank you.
We'd like to invite Mrs. Hossain to address us.
Hello, Amalgamated family. My philosophy is employee performance is equal to corporate performance. I am inspired by Einstein's quote, "We cannot solve today's problems with the same conscientiousness we were at when we first created them." I would like to thank the shareholders for this opportunity to lead the organization. I have taken the pledge, but we all know that actions are better than the words. So it's now time to walk the talk. ASSL has a great team. We will find the strength in everyone and we will optimize it. We will improve in our weaknesses and we will develop our skills. To the retirees, as I'm the first successor CEO, you are also the first group of retirees. One day I will join you and someone here most likely will be taking my place. So congratulations to all the retirees. Keep Alexa plugged in and keep in touch with ASSL. You are now the grandparents of ASSL. Congratulations to all awardees. You have set yourself apart in dedication and commitment. You are true mentors. Mr. Cummins, I thank you for your vote of confidence and pledge of support. You have some admirable talent and skills, and I look forward to the years ahead with you. On behalf of my family, the ones I live with, I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous 2019. Thank you.
As we're about to come to the end of our formal part of our evening, I would like to invite Mr. Ricardo Laborde to give a vote of thanks. Mr. Laborde. You must always be ready for change when things are thrown at you and you just go with the flow. I'd like to invite Mr. Edgar Harboon to the stage.
Good night, everyone. I'm not going to be very long. I just wanted 2 new initiatives that we're starting with, hopefully by the middle of January. And we're going to be launching the middle of January our amalgamated discount card, which will be given to all employees, including the retirees. That's my gift to you all. Right? Where you're going to get special discounts in obviously certain places, restaurants, gyms, food places, pharmacies, and the list goes on. Vehicle spare parts. Obviously, I'm going after the whole. In amalgamated true form, I'm going to amalgamate this card to encompass everything. So this will be launched. The card is already in the process of being made, and you will have it by, I think, maybe the first pay period in January. We should be giving it out by then. And you will have your list of all the shops and so forth that will come with the card. On the back of the card, there's a little barcode that you can take your phone actually and scan on the card, and it will give you the list of shops that the card will allow you to get special discounts in with that discounted amount or value if you want or giveaway. It depends on the different department. So just want to let you all know that, and there will be another initiative coming out as soon as the chairman and I at some point in time could come up, and the new CEO could come up to a decision on how we're going to launch that other part of it, but I will leave that for later on. So this will be launched in January. Look forward to it. You can give it to your friends and family to use, and it will, like I said, discounts throughout the country in all types of different shops and food marts and so forth. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Edgar. Let's give that a round of applause. Everybody could do with some savings, especially around this time of the year. All right, so I've been asked to give the vote of thanks. Obviously, we have a very long list of names, a long list of persons to thank. I myself would have enjoyed myself tremendously. I don't know about y'all. Anybody who had a very good time? No, that didn't sound like we had a good time. Anybody who had a very good time? Very good. A lot better. All right, so I'm just pulling up my list of names. Right, lovely. So, firstly, we would like to thank the chairman and the executive for having this idea and obviously giving us the budget to do something as tremendous as this. So we'd like to give the chairman a round of applause in his capacity as CEO, chair, and executive chairman for the last Okay. As well, I also have to say that we want to thank the CEO for considering all the new initiatives for the new year, including salary increases and these things. That is soon to come. So a round of applause for our new CEO, Mrs. Pamela Osai. Okay, and the place was lovely. I enjoyed the evening, the drinks, the hors d'oeuvres, the settings, and all this could not have been taken place without the assistance and the hard work of some dedicated employees. And I have to mention, obviously first, but not the least, Risha Mahabir of the IS department for coordinating the entire event, as usual. So Risha, please stand and let's give Risha a round of applause. And she would have enlisted the services, and I would also like to thank, because sometimes people could shy away from responsibility, but in this case, as true amalgamated family members, we do not have that situation, and we have a long list of persons who would have helped in making this a successful night. And the other person I would like to thank is our Master of Ceremonies, Ms. Justin Aboud Shamli, who did a remarkable job tonight in carrying the event forward and ensuring that we went smoothly into everything. So, Justine, thank you very much. Everybody just give Justine a hand. As well as we would like to thank the speakers, Mr. Aboud, for your words of inspiration and for your guidance. We want to thank you for your speech to us. We would have soaked up all of it. Doctor, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sanka, for reminding me. Dr. Michael Aboud. A round of applause again. Mr. Curtis Cummins, our Chief Operations Officer, for giving us his commitment and for recognizing down to the first canine driver and understanding and remembering the commitment and the contributions of all staff. It's a hard thing to remember everybody, especially from driving canine to executive members, and I think he did a tremendous job in showing us his commitment to our staff and recognizing their efforts throughout the year. So for Mr. Cummins, I want to thank you for your wise words Lenore, I want to thank Ms. Lenore Batiste Hernandez. Most of us would not know. She's a little under the weather, and she said she would not miss the opportunity to come here and give the information that she was required to give to the awardees and the retirees this evening. So Lenore, for your stick-to-itiveness, your commitment, your devotion, thank you very much. Round of applause for Lenore Batiste Hernandez. As well as Mrs. Hossain. Your pledge. I mean, I can remember all of that. I try to listen and I try to put myself in the position, and it's a tremendous task, it's a tremendous commitment that you have taken on tonight, and I thank you for sharing it with all of us in the manner in which you did. And for Mrs. Hossain and her courage and her new endeavors, I would like to thank her for presenting and making that commitment to us tonight. Everybody for Mrs. Hossain. Persons that also assisted would be Carol Reyes, Nalini. Round of applause. Carol Reyes did a lot of background work. I mean, not only the big stars, she was starring in the background. Nalini, Antonia, Curtin, Rena, Ario, Ace, Mr. Stephen Hamilton, Russell Bob, Winston Springer, Crystal Reyes, Mark DeMont from Purchasing, Chandel Thomas, Mr. Bascom. I think in the last minute, Risha told me that Bascom did some heavy lifting. So I went and talked to him. I know he's not a big, heavy set fella. So I said, Bascom, what heavy lifting you did? At the end of the day, he said he lifted all the alcohol and put it into a video. So for Mr. Bascom and all the other names that we call, a round of applause for them as well. We should not also forget the honor guard who came and did the salute to the flag, presented the scroll, and they look so smart in their uniform tonight. I would like to give a round of applause for our honor guard, and Mr. Steve Martin for presenting them. So give Mr. Martin a round of applause for his contribution as well. And that would have the entertainers, I'm so sorry for the entertainers. Last but not least, I enjoyed every moment of it. I felt the Christmas spirit. So for our entertainers, let us give them a round of applause. They're the same members of the media, for the photographers and the persons who are working to put this program, this reception on the internet, the DJ, the persons who would have submitted provided the food and drinks. We thank you for your assistance tonight. As we close tonight, we are still to have our gift exchange and our informal gathering. So for everybody, I would like to say, on behalf of the chairman and the executive of Amalgamated Security Services, good night and safe journey home.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Laborde. If you all could just give me 1 minute. I don't know if there's any particular word that stood out to everybody tonight that was constantly repeated by nearly every speaker that came up here. Could anybody? Family. Family. And that word resonated with me tonight because this is a true family. 35 years later, and some of the people that started the company are still here, as dedicated and committed to the Amalgamated family. Some of their children are here. I don't want to call everybody's names, because I'm sure 3/4 of the room may stand. So we would like to thank you all. So we're going to have a little bit of fun. Our gift exchange tonight started many years ago.